And today, guys, we're going to be checking out this very nice infrared space heater. That's right, this is a space heater that has timers. It has an air filter built into it. It also has an insulated cabinet, so the cabinet doesn't heat up. It heats up super quick and even sits on wheels. How cool is that? So let's go ahead, we're going to open it up. I'm going to show you everything and how it works, and we're going to plug it up and see how well it works. So let's get to it. All right, so when you open it up, what I didn't mention in my intro is, of course, you do get a book, but you are also going to get a remote control, a free silica pack, and then we're going to pull out the heater itself, and you're going to notice no assembly required. This thing is ready to go out of the box. Make sure there's nothing, nope, that's just styrofoam. So this is it, this is everything, fully assembled, ready to go. Open it up and check out those wheels. You saw how easy this turned. Very nice. It's fairly light as well. But what's good about this insulated cabinet is if somebody walks up and touches it, they're not going to get burns on their hands and it's not going to feel hot, which is a very good safety feature. I'm going to start off by showing you the back. I'm going to go ahead and let me point the camera down so you can see it a little better. But looking at the back right here, you can see you have, basically it's a hooks for cord storage. And I'll show you how that works really quick. You would just take them and you could just wrap the cord like this for those summer months when you're not using this thing. Just like so. Nice and convenient. Also on the back right here, you can see that you have a master off on switch. And right here is your removable washable filter. So all you have to do is you remove these 4 screws out. You can remove the filter, wash it, reinstall it, put the 4 screws back in, and you're good to go. This right here is your little thermostat that's going to monitor your room temperature. And if we turn it around, this is what the front looks like. Let's do this. And there it is. You can see everything is not buttons, it's just like a little touch display right here. You can see this is where your heating element is, where all that nice warm infrared heat comes out. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and plug it up. That way we can turn it on, see the display, and I can show you how it works. But I want to show you this real fast. Almost forgot. All these little wheels on swivels, so you can move it around with ease. How cool is that? This is like the Mac Daddy of space heaters. Let's plug it up. All right, we're going to put that right there. I'm going to get my remote control out. See what kind of batteries we need for this. You will need, it looks like, 2 AAA batteries. So let me go grab those real quick. Go ahead and install these. You will have to supply your own AAA batteries. They do not come included. So if you don't have any and you order this heater, order the batteries. And what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of tilt this back a little bit. I'm trying to reduce the glare, and we're going to turn the power on. What I'm going to do, I think is good, is I'm going to reduce the light. I want you to be able to see the front of this and see the heating elements and all that cool stuff. So we're going to go ahead, I'm just going to touch the power button. On the remote, you do have off on, temp up, temp down, and you can set your timers as well. But you can see that you have this nice clear display. Hoping that's coming through on camera. Let me tilt it back just a little bit. And speaking of tilting, this does have safety features built in, like a temp sensor. So if it's on and it tips too far, it's going to automatically shut off. And also if it starts to get too hot as a unit, it's going to shut off as well. It has an overheat protection. Now where we're going to start, as you can see, it's 72 in my house right now. We're going to go through the 3 different modes. You have high mode, and when it's on high, this is going to put out 1500 watts. If you put it on mode 2, that's low, it's going to put out 1000 watts. And then if you put it on mode eco, then it's going to maintain a 68-degree temperature in the room and not let it get any warmer than that. You do have a lock button right here that you hold down, and you can lock all your controls. And then you can hold it down again to unlock. You can hit your timer button over here and you can add, you just keep tapping the timer to add the different number of hours, and you can go from 1 to 12 hours. So I have it on high, it's on 72. I'm going to go ahead and set the temperature up to make it kick on. And it just kicked on. I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can hear it or not hear it. Basically, I want you to know how quiet it is. It does run at a very low 25 decibels. I actually have an air filter running back here, and it's louder than this heater. So you can see it's already producing nice warm air. And we are going to test that temp sensor out here in just a moment. But I want this thing to get nice and up to full temp. And you can see how fast it heats up. It does have a super fast heat up. Now you can set the temperature range on this from 50 all the way up to 90 degrees. And let's go ahead and test out that tip sensor. And it just, through an error code E3, the element's going out, it's shutting off. So that works just fine. We'll just turn that off, turn it back on, and it should kick right back on. And it's coming back on. So very cool indeed. Now with the remote, you can turn it off, on, set your timers. You can also set your modes from high, low, and eco. And then of course you can, when it's not in eco mode, you can sit there and adjust your thermostat just like so. Very, very cool indeed. So with winter coming very fast, and it's probably going to be a cold one, like most winters usually are, this is a very classy looking base heater. If I don't say so myself, I like the digital display. I like how fast it heats up. I like the safety features. I like the fact that this heater's been on and I can lean on this cabinet and I feel no heat coming from it whatsoever. And not to mention, I love the fact that it's remote control. So if you don't want to get out of your bed and it's nice and cold and you just need to turn it on to warm the room up before you get out, that's a nice feature to have. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.